Abalwadde ab'endwadde ez'olukonvuba beekubidde enduulu eri olukiiko oluganga olukulu olw'ensimbi entono awamu n'obutabafaako. Bagamba nti gavumenti ebasuuliridde era nti esaanidde okubalowoozaako mu nnambiro.
Declaration of the on NCDs of 2011. Again, there we made commitments to do that. So, despite the fact that we are a leading country, but the challenges of investment, we're investing less in terms of palliative care development compared to other countries, and then there is a risk of them, Uganda, which has been a model country, now being left behind.
But there are some challenges that we are facing, especially with the funding of palliative care and recognition of the healthcare professionals that are trained by Hospice Africa Uganda.
Bano okuvayo bati badde basisinkanye omumyuka w'omukubiza w'ekikolo eggwanga olukulu era nga bamutwalidde ebbaluwa yaabwe eraga biki bye beetaaga omulina embalirire yaabwe. Abakugu ab'enkola eno emanyiddwa nga palliative care balambise biki bye beetaaga omuli n'enswa y'ebyobulamu bye bagamba nti kino kijja kuyambako omuntu yenna ali mu kyalo okufuna obujjanjabi obwetaagisa era basabye ne gavumenti okusiga ensimbi mu kujjanjaba abantu nga basinzira mu maka gaabwe.
We have seen many countries, over 8 now, African countries with such a policy, and I think it's the right time for us to have one. Then number 2, we are requesting for more investment, financial investment in palliative care. Again, serious chronic illnesses are going to stay with us for some years. They are not going in 10 years. We are going to stay with them. Even with the best healthcare system, we'll still need to invest in this care so that people with life-threatening illnesses have good quality of life, even if the program for national health insurance includes palliative care. Most of what is available in private insurance, you find that people with life-limiting chronic illnesses are left out because of the costs involved. But actually, when you get cancer today, in the next 3 months, even if you're in middle class, you'll be poor.
Abalwadde abatali bamu basobodde okwetaba mu nsinkano eno era ne balaga obwetaavu obuliwo awamu n'okusoomoozebwa ekkonjawulo kwe bayitamu.
The diagnosis is centralized. It is not being done at the lower medical facilities like districts and so on. And this actually causes a lot of inconvenience to the patients. Then too, management or treatment for that matter. The treatment is also centralized. That has it has impact on costs.
Wabula omumyuka w'omukubiza w'ekikolo eggwanga olukulu Jacob Oulanyah abamazeemu amaanyi bw'ategeeza nga bwe bandiba nga bazze mu yafeesi etali ntuufu awamu n'obudde bwe bajjiddemu nti si bwebo olw'ensonga nti akadde kano ekikolo eggwanga olukulu luli mu kumaliriza mbalirira ya mwaka gwa byansimbi 2019-2020.
It's a good start, and it should have been, because Parliament does not propose a budget. Parliament looks at a budget, examines it. The proposals come from the President. Parliament looks at it and approves it with small modifications that are allowed. In fact, a very small percentage. We try to exceed the percentage of what is allowable. Under the Commonwealth system, Parliament cannot reallocate or tamper with the budget by more than 7%.
Wabula ono abasuubiza nga wajja bawagira mu nteekateeka zonna ze beetaaga.
So by the time they are coming up at the end of the year with the budget framework paper, palliative care should be there. It should be there. And if it is already there in the budget framework paper, if anybody is coming up with a supplementary budget, it can easily be captured.
Yisa Chigongo, Kulwa Channel 44 Oleguro.